Hey you guys, I just got these pins and I was going to show them to you. And I opened one up and I was pretty amazed by it. So far anyway. Not amazed, but interested. So I figured I'd make a short video to show you. Because the one I opened was black. And it was crazy. I'll show you in a minute. I kept pressing it down like this to get it to come out like paint. And it actually ended up turning into like a Sharpie. So if I get the rock and I say, so here's how it's working. It's working like a Sharpie actually. It's working just like a Sharpie. So yeah, it feels like a Sharpie. It doesn't feel any different than that. It doesn't appear to be overly wet or anything. So I'll show you, let's try this color. So I always twist these. I don't know about you guys, but I used to try to get them off and then I just end up twisting them. And the instructions, albeit, you know, font number 4 size, said to, it said here to remove the cap with the marker tip up in the upper position, depress the point with the finger, recap it and shake well to mix the paint, and then depress the marker point several times on the surface to saturate the point. So I held it up and I pressed on it like it said. Doesn't really do anything. And then I put the lid back on like it said, and I shook it like it said, and then I was sitting here going like this, waiting, you know, because the ink pens that you get from Walmart will show up right away, but I was watching this going, what the heck? And you can see that it's not absorbing, but now it's coming a little bit. So to be honest with you, so far these are just like actually like a Sharpie. Maybe the so there you go. It doesn't seem to be any more wet than anything else that we use. So there you go. Huh. Interesting, right? I don't know. I don't know what I think about these. One more for you. So this one is red, and I just put lotions on my hands so it's a little bit slippery. So again, it comes out like that. And it said with the tip upright, it said to press on it. And then it said to put the lid back on. Shake it up. And same thing. It said to press down until it absorbs. I tried to be careful. With the ink pens, I noticed you got to be careful because all of a sudden a big blob will come out. And with the other ink pens, it says that you really don't press on them like this. But you can see it's not coming out, not coming out. There it comes. So it says to keep doing this until it saturates. And here comes a little bit. And it writes like a Sharpie, to be honest with you. So there you go. And kind of dull. Imagine that. Now here's the rock I have. that I wanted to write something something great on. See if this will work. So, you know, I gotta be honest, it's working just the same as a, well, maybe, you know what, it's working better than a Sharpie. But it's working exactly like a paint pen, which is fine with me. Because I always have trouble centering stuff, dang it. Because I have these other pens which are the stained by Sharpie, and these do go on wet. And these, you can see, are great for filling in because the tip is so wet that you can get into holes. But these really go on wet, like you guys were concerned. And these ones do have to like sit, you know, overnight. I usually leave them for at least a few hours before I do anything with them. And I suppose I could paint this in. And as we know, painting it in is going to even make it look better because it's going to fill in all these holes. Because this is kind of a rough rock. Right? So yeah, if you have these Sharpie ones called stained, they're for sure wet. These are not. These other ones are not. These other ones are reminding me of paint pens. I'll show you one more time. Look at that, it dried out. That's not good. This is supposed to be white. I haven't used the white actually, that's why. Let's see what the red does. I'm not liking it. It's not as bright and bold as this is from Walmart. Look, you guys, this one's from Walmart. I was telling you in the post that these are called painters from Walmart, and they work really good. Watch. So once again, you know, we use those fancy ones off of Amazon that are fine tip. And I think these ones from Walmart come with fine tip too, but look at how much better that one came out. So I would go over this. Let me try one more time with the blue. Was the blue? Yeah, the blue is working. This blue is working really good. Although it's not a navy. Okay. So it looks to me like the Sharpies are acting like regular pens. It looks to me like I prefer this Walmart brand. I don't even know if it's Walmart brand, but so there you go.